We are on the cusp of our very first competitive season in the Go Battle League, and unfortunately the Go Battle League is continuously plagued by lag issues, exploits, and a lot of different problems. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Let's get right into it. How's it hanging, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today I'm going to be talking about the issues regarding the Go Battle League, and honestly, I'm really concerned that this system will crash and burn once Season 1 starts because these issues have gone unaddressed. But real quick, if it's your first time here to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that little bell as well so you are up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel possible. If you want to support this channel, I highly suggest you check out the links in the description below and you can see how you can support Count Jinsula. So yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's talk about the Go Battle League. I'm honestly really disappointed that it's taken them this long to address a lot of the issues that have been plaguing this game mode. I think it's no secret that I'm not a big fan of Pokemon Go PvP. It's just a system that doesn't necessarily interests me. I don't think the gameplay is that innovative and it's not that compelling, but a lot of people really enjoy PvP in Pokemon Go. There's plenty of players who have invested loads of Stardust, a lot of time and effort into creating some of the best teams out there, and they've been dedicating a whole lot into the Go Battle League only to get hit with a lot of connectivity issues and a lot of exploits, and it's just not been a positive experience. Ever since the Go Battle League officially launched, a lot of players assumed that the system would need a little bit of fine-tuning. Of course, for all of us to jump into this game mode, it's kind of like a stress test for this game mechanic, but unfortunately the testing hasn't really provided a lot of positive results. The game mode has gotten a lot worse over time. I mean, we're already in the Master League of the preseason, and it seems like these issues have gotten worse and worse. We are seeing the Go Battle League go down for maintenance really often, but it just seems like the connectivity issues are continuous. From what I've personally observed, I've seemed to have the most connectivity issues when I use Pokemon like Dragonite with Dragon Breath. A lot of these quick moves that require just a lot of data being sent out in a very short period of time are causing a lot of these connectivity issues. So I really think Niantic is aware of where they can fix the problems, but it just seems like they haven't figured it out yet. I mean, like I said, the game mode isn't necessarily fun for a lot of people, and yeah, there are definitely people who enjoy Pokemon Go PvP, but it's not the most game-changing, it's not the most world-breaking game mode that's out there. It's essentially kind of like a filler content, in my opinion. Like, there is the core gameplay of Pokemon Go, it has a lot to do with the exploration, it has a lot to do with the collection aspect, and then you have these sort of side activities that you could do with your Pokemon, and that's how I see PvP. So if they are serious about making this competitive, if they are serious about even making this an esport, then they have to make sure the game mode is finely tuned. And yes, I totally understand that the Go Battle League itself is brand new and it does require a lot of time to get fine-tuned and to get polished. But PvP itself has been around for over a year, and it's time that they fine-tune these mechanics. I mean, it just goes to show that a lot of players have been really unhappy with how Niantic has treated their game. In a technical sense, the game is extremely buggy. There's some sort of issue with every single patch, and instead of continuously fine-tuning and fixing past issues, they instead introduce a whole bunch of new issues with every patch. So yeah, it's just very frustrating for a lot of long-term players. I mean, it's not just with PvP, even with raiding and with special research, there's always a lot of problems when it comes to this game, and I really think Niantic should take a break from creating all this content and just fine-tune their game. I've been saying this for the longest time. Quite honest with you, I wouldn't mind a content drought as long as they took that time to completely fix their game. I think a lot of games do that. We started seeing that with Clash Royale, and of course once they fine-tuned their game, they started releasing content left and right. I think this is the approach that Niantic should take. Honestly, the game is in a good place. There's a lot for us to do at this given moment. They just need to fix all of that stuff before they introduce more stuff. I honestly think that's what they should be doing in the year 2020, but instead we're getting event-filled months and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just, it's insane. Like, the Go Battle League is pretty great content at its core. I mean, if you look at it, it's a great alternative to raiding and gym battles and different things like that. Honestly, I think the game mode would excel a lot more if they added more stuff like Pokecoin rewards and raid passes and different things like that. Because as of right now, it is a nice way to grind Stardust, but aside from that, there isn't too much else going on with PvP. They did recently introduce Thundurus as a Go Battle reward, which is pretty nice, and I honestly think that was something that they should have done from the beginning. I honestly think the Go Battle League has a lot of potential. They just have to take some time and fine-tune it instead of just letting it be what it is. I mean, I think the biggest issue that I've had when it comes to the Go Battle League is the connectivity issues. It seems like every other match I'm plagued with connectivity issues. It's gotten a lot worse over time. When the game mode first came out, yes, there was some connectivity issues, but I want to say that during the Ultra League part of the Go Battle League, I was getting a lot less connectivity issues, but as soon as we hit the Master League, I just kept on getting them, even more than I was before. So I'm really concerned at the state of the Go Battle League, especially going into this Season 1. And I think this is just something that Niantic really can't do too much about, but the big problem that I've been facing when it comes to the Go Battle League is the lack of diversity. When it comes to the Great League, when it comes to the Ultra League, and when it comes to the Master League, there really is no diversity. All of these metas are centered around the same Pokemon, and you're going to constantly see these same Pokemon. This is where I wish Niantic took a page from this Silph Arena. I think the Silph Arena did a really great job diversifying the PvP tournament scene by having all of these different cups, having all these different restrictions, and I honestly can't see why Niantic can't do that in-game. If they're going to have these seasons, if they're going to have these rotations, why not have certain restrictions added in just to flavor it up, just to change it up a little bit? I was kind of disappointed that when Go Battle League came out, they didn't go that route, because when it came to the Great League, it really came down to who had the best Altaria, and my goodness, it was just really bad. And I have to talk about these exploits. I mean, there was the airplane mode exploit that was discovered originally. It seems like Niantic caught on to that and made a fix, but in general, people are still finding ways to exploit this game system. And a lot of players are starting to show their frustration towards those who break the terms of service. People who use multiple accounts to trade their Pokemon to each other so that they can get the ideal moves. If they can use their alts to power up their best Pokemon and get them their second charge moves and then trade it over to their main accounts. There's a lot of people exploiting the system that way. And then there's people who are using scanners to get the absolute most ideal IVs of some of the best meta Pokemon. And of course, there are spoofers who have access to all of the best meta Pokemon, some of which are actually regional, like Tropius. But they really have to address these problems within the next couple of days, within the next couple of weeks, if they really want this game mode to succeed, because once Season 1 comes out, all bets are off. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be grinding really hardcore, and it's going to be a bad look if they are not able to play the game smoothly. Connectivity issues, exploits, cheating, all of this stuff can destroy the competitive scene of any game. We've seen it quite often in games like Smash Brothers, and more recently with Warcraft 3 Reforged. The very first big tournament for that game was just a disaster, and it's because of connectivity issues. So yeah, Niantic, I hope you're watching this. I really hope you think of this as a very pressing matter, because the Go Battle League could be a really huge hit for Pokemon Go. It all depends on how they execute it, and as of right now, it's not in a good place. But I know Niantic, they've really built up that reputation for bouncing back in a huge way whenever something whiffs, and of course they've been doing a really great job just communicating with their community. I've had a lot of different conversations with Niantic support regarding some of the connectivity any issues, I've been really helping them out by sending them a lot of data, a lot of information, some reproduction steps for these bugs. And yeah, that's our job as a community, to constantly report these issues and see what they can do to fix it. Because the last thing that I want to see is just a community that's just completely negative towards Niantic. That's so unproductive. We have to be constructive as much as possible. Tweeting out these bugs, that's fine. But if Niantic responds to you, then share as much information as you can. This is how we move forward. But yeah, Niantic is doing a great job communicating with their community, and we have to give credit where credit is due. But in any case, yeah, these are my thoughts regarding the Go Battle League. Honestly, there's just a lot of problems with it, but I do trust that Niantic is working on it, and I'm really hoping for something very positive in the next couple of months. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about the Go Battle League? Are you still enjoying it? Have you been plagued with a lot of connectivity issues and a lot of these issues? I would love to know down below. Let's have a great discussion about it. And yeah, I'm Count Jinsula. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all later. How's it hanging, everyone? Before I end this video, I want to give a quick plug to my Patreon page. If you want to support this channel, I highly suggest you go and check out the link in the description below. Every little bit helps when it comes to these YouTube videos. So if you want to support this channel, if you love the content that I'm producing and you want to contribute, definitely go and check it out. I have a lot of nice perks, like if you want to be on my permanent friends list, or if you want to get exclusive content or participate in exclusive content that's coming soon, definitely go and check it out. And to all of my patrons, I thank you for supporting my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Follow me on social media at Count Jinsula. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day. I'll catch you all later.